Hi, Rebecca and Butch. I am reaching out today because as my former clients, I'm always looking out to see, how your property values have changed. And as we all know, these last 2 years have been a little crazy, right? So I thought it might help all of my past and present clients to know exactly what to expect in terms of their valuation of their properties, right? So whether you're thinking about selling in the next year or two, or whether you're staying put for a while, I always think it's great to be empowered by understanding exactly what the largest financial investment of your life is really worth today. So having said that, I spent a little time creating this video for you so that I could go over some of the aspects of how I came to value, a valuation of your property and what that means. So I'm going to share my screen and show you a few things, okay? Okay, so we are at 121 Rinda Road, right? Your beautiful property in South Orange, located just down the road from the town center on a beautiful tree-lined street in one of the nicest sections of South Orange. So here we are, and I took a look at that. And having been lucky enough to be present in your home over the last year, I also know that you've done some amazing renovations to your kitchen, and you updated your living room quite a bit. So having said that, I went through some comparable properties, and these are the ones I picked initially. So there are two right now under contract, not far from your home. The first one is on 293 Western, and that is on the market for 17 days. The list price is $875, and it went under pretty quickly. So 17 days, it's been under contract, right? It just took a little over 2 weeks to be under contract, which means they probably took an offer on it within the first 2 weeks. So while we don't know that's what that's going to sell for, we can pretty much guess that it went for above asking in this crazy market, right? When we get an offer so quickly, we're seeing a lot of interest initially right out of the door in the first week or two. It generally culminates in multiple offers and goes above list. So I can't say that for sure, but I think it's a pretty good guess for that property, as well as this one at 234 Conway Court, listed for $999 within 8 days on the market there. So it went under contract. Again, I would guess multiple offers and above ask. These are the 5 solds that I picked out. Usually I pick out fewer than 5, but there were so many in your neighborhood over the last 6 months that I thought it was important to just go over all of them. This was a cash purchase. The list price was $635 and the sale price was $730. And that was right on your street. While it was priced a little lower than what I would think yours would be valued at, I thought it was important to include because it was right on Rinda Road. This one here is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath around the corner from you on Kingsland Terrace. Originally listed at $759, sold fairly quickly at $862. 310 Western Drive North, again listed at $779, went well above and sold for $885 within 8 days under contract. So that's great comp for you. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. I know yours is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 baths. So this bodes really well for your value. 292 Western Drive North, listed at $799, sold at $999. Again, well above list price, right? So bodes really well. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. This one, 224 Kingsland Terrace, listed at $799, sold at $765. So not quite the same direction as the others, a smaller house from the footprint, and not quite as updated as yours for sure. So what I have gleaned from that is this CMA right here. So these are your 5 properties. And when I put them into a CMA, okay, CMA. Bear with me for 1 second. Sorry about that. See, real time I'm doing this, right? So here you go. Okay, so this takes all those properties and really brings it down to our final numbers here. So the 2 under contracts, right? The list price average is $937. And we're not sure yet what it's going to sell for, but for the 2 under contract in your neighborhood, that gives you kind of a good idea there. And for the 5 souls that we just went over, the average list price is $754,200, and the average sold price is $848,200. So significantly over list price as your average sale. So having said that, I still would go, I would take that $848,200, but having looked at those properties both in person and online, knowing the market as I do, I know for sure that your property, that is probably the lower end of what I would list your property at and what we would sell it for, given that phenomenal kitchen that you put in last year with the, high-end upgrades and the beautiful island counter and the just beautiful quartz countertops and the high-end cabinets with the beautiful gold handles and the high-end appliances, all of that. I'm not doing it justice in my description at the moment, but it is a stunning, stunning selling point for your home, as is your updated first floor and kitchen, the wallpaper you put upstairs. You've done quite a few upgrades that are going to give this house just an incredible wow factor when you walk in, and I believe it's going to push the price up. So what I would say is that we're looking at a range of a selling price around $925, give or take. We could go down a little on the list price and bring in more buyers, or go up and take our chances there. But I think a good estimated selling price for this home right now in this market is $925,000. So what I did is, Rebecca and Butch, I broke down what I think an average closing cost would be, about $12,000, and the average broker's commission is about $46.25. So that gives you a net closing cost of $58,250, which means your net total after you sell your home is about $866,750. So I hope this helped. I really wanted to hone in on what the comps were in your neighborhood, really give you an idea of how I go about, assessing your value and, adding, contributing to your understanding of the value of your home. So I'm going to say goodbye. And if you have any questions or you want to talk further about this, I'm here to chat. So thank you very much. And I hope to talk to you soon.